Yan, we are live. Good evening. Again, this is Reynold Bascos and Coach Oscar Sisante ng
Hello, hi
CEO
everyone.
Academy. Yan. So may
Yes.
training kami ngayon, no?
Hi
Para
everyone.
hello po. Ang training for this Friday is business ideas and proposal.
Mhm.
Ayan. So mag-share kami ng ano ba yung magandang business na pwede nating gawin online or kahit offline. So magsasuggest ng business proposal or idea si Coach Oscar Sisante ngayong gabi. Ayan. So kung napapanood nyo ito na replay, please let me know dyan sa comment section kung saan nyo napapanood to. At kung may question kayo about this presentation, lagay nyo na lang din dyan sa comment section. Ngayon, kung napapanood nyo naman ito ng live, thank you for watching. Kung napapanood nyo na ito sa YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. And kung may comment kayo or may question kayo about this video, lagay nyo na lang dyan sa comment section. We are CEO Academy. Ayan.
Yes.
CEO stands for Coaching Entrepreneurs Online. So
Awesome.
yun ang ginagawa namin every day. Nagla-live stream kami, nag-share kami ng mga presentation.
Yes.
Depende kung anong araw, no? So, nag-share kami. Tapos, ginagawa namin, iba-ibang topic every day. Ayan. Kaya kung hindi pa kayo member ng CEO Academy, ayan, I hope maging member na rin kayo. Ayan.
Yes.
Madali lang maging member ng CEO Academy, maging part ng team namin. Mag-join lang kayo sa isa sa amin, either sa akin, kay Coach Oscar, or kay Sir Jim. Hingin nyo lang po yung link namin sa LiveGood kasi ang product na sinishare namin dito, ang company is LiveGood. Although yung mga ideas, yung mga training, yung mga courses, yung mga marketing material na sinishare namin, is pwede nyo gamitin sa ibang negosyo. Ayun.
Yes.
So, bati ka muna, Sir Coach Oscar and si Sir Jim.
Hello, hello. Good evening to everyone sa lahat ng viewers natin sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. From Canada, US, we also have viewers from the Philippines, Dubai, even in UK as well as Japan. So yung ating mga active na mga Kalibgood family dyan. No? So, if you are watching this video, stick around lang po kayo kasi I'm pretty much sure marami kayong matututunan na pwede nyong i-apply. Hindi lang sa Livegood businesses, kundi kahit ano pang business ang hinahawakan nyo. So, stick around with us today.
Ayan.
Mhm.
Si Sir Jim ba, kasama natin from Calgary din?
Yes, Jimmy is from Calgary as well, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, thank you, Sir Jim. And, ayan. So, umpisa na natin yung presentation for tonight.
Yes.
Ano ba tong business ideas and
Mhm.
proposal na i-share sa atin ni Coach Oscar? How to start a business and what we need to set up before starting. Kasi mahalaga yan, no? Foundation sa pag-create or pag-establish ng isang negosyo. Kailangan alam natin ano ba yung mga kailangan nating i-set up or gawin.
Mhm.
So, Coach Oscar, take it away. Yan.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Renaud. So, itong ating presentation ngayon is about business and ideas, no? And how to start a business and what need to set up before starting. We all know naman na talagang marami na rin na mga talagang kabayan natin and yung mga ibang tao na talagang they want to really start their own business, no? And mostly lang talagang wala silang idea kung paano sila mag-i-start, paano gagawin nila. So itong presentation natin ay share sa inyo somehow will give you clear understanding kung kayo ba talaga ay uh, para sa negosyo or you want to stick as an employee. Okay? So, uh, I'm gonna have my first slide right here na i-share ko sa inyo. Ito yung, meron lang ko i-share sa inyo isang word, no? Coming from, actually an influencer. Para sa akin, no? Great influencer na I really took his word, no? Yung message niya na very, very, very powerful and strong na nakarelate ako, which is, ito yon. There is gold everywhere. Most people are not trained to see it. Ito yung sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki about finding, actually, it's not literally gold, but it's kind of like fortune, no? Or way on how we can find kabuhayan, no? In a sense, in a real world, no? So meaning, it could be from your career or from a business. So basically, itong sinasabi niyang there is gold everywhere, most people are not trained to see it, no? Is applied to anyone sa mga business opportunity. And I explained this along the way. Itong sinabi niya na nai-apply ko talaga sa akin, no, in real life. And I will start with the travel agency, no. Actually, itong business na to is really kind of like pwedeng magbigay sa iyo ng fortune. Kasi in a sense na talagang alam naman natin na ang travel agency is a lucrative business, and a lot of people would love to try, pero hindi nila alam, no? Wala silang idea kung paano mag-i-start, paano gagawin, no? So in my case, no, I really practice yung sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki na we have to train our eyes, no? Paano hahanapin yon? So I will explain it further by reminiscing the time nung nag-start ako ng travel agency. Actually, anong una, wala pa akong idea talaga. I have really zero idea on finding itong business na to. So bali in my case, talagang nag-research ako, no? Although excited, medyo passionate ako dito sa business na to kasi unang-una na parang maganda, no? Napaka iba yung dating niya, no, as a type of business, no. So ang ginawa ko before get into it is talagang inaral ko, no, ni-research ko talaga, no. There are times na talagang yung madaling araw na hinahanap ko kung papaano mag-start dito sa business na to. Sino-sino yung mga dapat kong puntahan na agency, sino-sino yung dapat kong puntahan na dapat kong aralin, no? So, matagal na panahon. It took me like siguro mga 1 taon na talagang pinag-aralan ko siya, balik-balik ako. Although during that time, I'm still working, no, as a chef, no. Ganun lang, parang ang sistema is pabalik-balik ka. It's like literally katulad na isang miner na naghahanap ng gold, no? Nagdidig sila. If they can see one spot na mayroong gold, hindi sila titigil. They have to change location and hanapin talaga kung saan nila makikita yung hinahanap nilang gold. So ganun din po. Literally, yung sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki na talagang you train to see it, right? Yung gold, na nandiyan dyan lang talaga. It's literally totoo yung everywhere nandiyan dyan siya. Ibig sabihin, you have to use your mind and i-apply mo yung paghahanap in a sense na talagang mag-i-study ka, no? So, another thing na pwede nating sabihin na it could be a fortune or a gold is other businesses like online shop, no? or online e-commerce na negosyo. In fact, marami nang talagang nag-succeed sa ganitong larangan ng pagninegosyo sa online e-commerce shop, no? So yun yung basically sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki na talagang lahat, talagang literally kailangan lang we as a human being talagang practicein natin na pwede ka talagang makalikha or makakita ng gold everywhere. In my experience, before I started the entrepreneurship is when I first started is nasa wedding and events kami sa production. I am a videographer, a photographer, and before that, again, look to what I'm saying. Before that, before I started, before travel, nag-enroll muna ako. So inalam ko muna yung industry ng wedding events. Hindi ka kasi pwedeng pumasok, no, sa isang bagay na hindi mo malalaman talaga yung pasikot-sikot. So lahat yan inaral ko. I have to enroll to a photography class para hindi ka kahiya-hiya kapag kasi wedding industry is big, no? Hindi pwede diyan yung kukuha ka lang ng litrato and then pakita mo sa kliyente. It's not like that. It's literally a professional career na dapat talagang pag-uusayan mo. So, dito nakapaloob na rin yung sinasabi niya na talagang kailangan natin i-train ang ating sarili to find the gold. So this is just basically what he's trying to say. Even sa restaurant, kung mapapansin nyo, kaya maraming negosyante na pumapasok, no, sa industry ng restaurant is bakit? There is a fortune in restaurant. Kasi lucrative income talaga siya. No? Malaki ang kinikita sa restaurant business. And marami pang iba, no? So it depends on how you going to execute yung business mo. But most of the time, the more you coming into entrepreneurship is the better of chances for you to find a gold. So basically, talagang nag-root out sa akin itong sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki na we have to train our eyes to see it. Even sa, let's say you started sa maliit na negosyo. To, just an example. You started a sari-sari store and then lumakas ng lumakas, then it grow talagang hanggang sa maging parang grocery store na siya. So yun lang yung basically what is Robert Kiyosaki explaining on we need to train our eyes to see it. Okay? Meaning talagang hahanapin mo. So this is a great example of yung sinasabi niyang train, no? Nahanapin mo talagang you need to be creative. Upon building up the travel agency, which I sell tickets, travels, I earn from that business. Another thing that came to me is another gold na pwede kong hanapin dito sa in-start kong business, which is end up na makita ko na pwede pa pala akong magbenta ng course at magturo sa mga gusto gustong matutong maging travel agent, which is I created the master course for travel agency, which is ngayon ang dami kong natatanggap na mga gustong mag-apply or gustong mag-take nitong course na ginawa ko. So that's another thing na how we literally train our eyes to see kung saan natin nahanapin yung gold. So that's what basically is. So yan po yung first part ng explanation natin sa presentation na ginagawa natin nito. And we're gonna end going into the how you're going to start a business. Okay? So, gaya na nga ng sinabi ko kanina, to start on finding gold or any type of business is first you have to research, study, and learn. Kung wala yon, mahirap, no? Hindi ka makakapunta sa pinaplano mo, no? So check how is the business run and works. You need to run and test it yourself. Ano pa yung mga kalakip na pwede nating isama sa mga nagpaplano if you're planning to start building up or find him? I got a lot of calls. Okay. Mind setting. This is one of the great thing na dapat nating isama, no, before or planning to start a business. Kasi dapat i-mindset mo muna yung sarili mo na hindi lahat ng business is nagsasucess, or hindi lahat ng uumpisang business is biglang, angat kagad. Or even, there are times na merong mga businesses na dumarating na talagang nag-i-slow down siya, gaya nitong aming wedding and events production. Actually, when pandemic hits, nasira siya, talagang disaster. Halos parang pakiramdam ko ngayon is halos wala na nagpapakasal kasi talagang sa pamumuhay, lalo na sa ngayon, yung wedding is parang hindi na masyado priority. So yun yung mga dapat mong iisipin na dapat lagi kang handa, no? Strong, no? In case na hindi mag-success yung business mo, but sa halip na panghinaan ka or malus yung hope mo, you have to think of innovation. Dapat mag-iisip ka ng bago na naman na way para makahanap ka ng ibang pagkakakitaan. Otherwise, if you failed once and you stop, there's no way na makakatagpo ka ng tawag dito, success, no, kung i-stop ka na lang. So mind setting is another important thing, and especially hindi para sa lahat ng pagnenegosyo, kaya kailangan i-train ang ating isipan, no, sa lahat. And hindi madali ang mag-business, no? Kailangan matatag ka. Sometimes parang dala mo lang yung sarili mo, no? Even sometimes na masakit sabihin na even our families will not support us, but stay strong, kasi if you really have a goal, just keep going, and eventually yung success is makakamit mo rin. And another thing that we have to consider, no, kung especially mag-start up ka pa lang, dapat nating iisipin na huwag tayong mag-invest sa malalaking negosyo. What I'm saying is malaking investment, yung talagang mamumuhunan ka ng malaki, no? And then hindi mo pa alam kung anong resulta. Ngayon, kung talagang marami kang pera and you really wanted to start na sa malaki kagad, then you can do that, no? But I would suggest to start from, small investment. Hindi kailangang malaki ang puhunan para ka magtagumpay, no? In case na, let's say, doon sa inumpisa mong maliit, and then eventually lumaki, and then you can add up another business. So, ganun po yung sistema sa pag-negosyo po on how to start. Moving along sa ating presentation. So, ano ka na, naayos na yung mindset mo, ready ka na, nakapag research ka na, ano yung mga dapat na ating gagawin sa pag-start ng negosyo. Of course, you have to register your business for legality. Kailangan po yan, no? Be responsible business owners, and also protect your business, no? Bakit ka mo? Kailangan nating i-register yung business natin para meron tayong security, no, in legal liability. So there are two types of registering your business. It could be a sole proprietorship or incorporate. So it's up to you. If you are starting, pwedeng mag-start ka muna sa sole proprietorship, na ikaw lang yung nagrarun ng business. It is the simplest and cheapest form of business structure, but also limited legal liability. Yun nga lang ang problema kapag sa sole proprietorship ka. Ngayon, kung incorporate ka, you have more privilege, no, especially sa liability, no, sa mga kaso na harapin kung sakaling magkaroon ng problema yung business na hinahawakan mo. And another most important thing, of course, is yung business insurance, no? Kailangan lahat ng iniumpisa nating business is meron tayong security just in case na merong third party na maghahabol sa atin. Like for example, dito sa travel, kailangan namin ng security for errors and omission, no? Kung magkaroon ng problema yung pasahero, na-cancel ang flight, nagkaroon ng problema tungkol sa biyahe nila. So in case na may mga failure kami in our own errors, the insurance will take care of the expenses, no? Kung nagkakaroon ng mga gastusin. So very, very important yung business insurance po. And moving along, so na-ready na natin lahat. Nakapag-isip na tayo, nakapag-research tayo, na-motivate ka na. Kaya mo na, sabi mo, nakapag-register ka na ng business, okay na ako. Ngayon, you will get out and spread the news, no? So hindi po yan yung magmamarites ka, no, nagkakalat mo yung story ng kapitbahay mo. So this is basically a business, no? It's a legal professional business that you are wanted to spread, no, sa ibig sabihin nito, you will create your own website, no? Kasi kung nag-business ka and if you don't have a website, especially sa panahon ngayon in digital world, kung nagnegosyo ka at hindi nalaman ng tao na meron kang negosyo, it's nothing, no? So creating a website is also a must, no? Kung ikaw anuman negosyo na hinahawakan mo, no? And also, upon creating your website, hindi naman yan, nagawa mo siya, okay na, wala ka nang iisipin. Hindi yan bebenta ng sarili niya kung website lang ang nasa sayo. Okay? You need to advertise your business. Kailangan po, ikinakalat po natin. Advertise through paid advertising, advertise through organic. Ibig sabihin, gagamit tayo ng mga social media marketing, no? Which is also part of what we are teaching here dito sa CEO Academy Training, no? Sineshare po namin yung value na yan. Okay, nagawa mo ng website mo, nag-advertise ka na, ano po yung dapat nating matututunan bilang business owner ka na eh. So you have to adapt another new learning. Hindi nahihinto po ang learning. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy, no? So ano ang dapat mong gawin? You will start to learn digital marketing, social media marketing, attraction marketing, and content creation. Sa ngayon po, hindi na po imposible kasi meron tayong mga sa YouTube, no? YouTube, you can start learning from YouTube. Maraming mga digital marketing, social media marketing na itinuturo doon. At kami mismo po, nagtuturo po rin kami ng ganyang kaalaman, no? Sa mga nagpa-plan or sa mga members natin sa Live Good, no? Yung mga members natin na sumama sa atin. Kaya kapag sumama kayo sa amin, marami kayong matututunan. Okay. So, kung wala kayong idea, you really have no idea kung sa mga pinagsasabi ko, no? Yung mga in-explain ko sa inyo. Sasabihin nyo, okay nga yan. Ano naman yung umpisa namin business? Okay? Okay? So ito po yung share namin sa inyo. Ayon sa ating talagang experience, no, na ginawa na po natin. Okay? So we suggest or we recommend, no, or a choice na pwede niyong pagpilian. We don't actually say we suggest kasi ang restaurant is really a high-end business, huge investment. But if you really want to do it, pwede rin po, no? So ano-ano po yung kailangan mo na kaalaman mo maliban dun sa unang binanggit ko ng mga slide na yun po yung fundamental na kailangan mo to enter sa business po. So ito na po yun. Sa restaurant, if you want to start, kung marami kang pera, you can do that, or you can do a small, sabihin na natin, catering company, pwede mong gawin yun. You can start up with us, with that, or maliit na, sabihin natin, eatery or something. Okay? So you must have knowledge in running a business, no? Ito yung mga kapaloob dun sa pagnenegosyo ng ganitong klaseng business. Long hours, no? Multitasking. Kasi kahit ikaw, may-ari ka na ng restaurant, sa tingin mo, tatayo ka lang, mag-uutos? No. You need to learn kung paano, kung ano yung ginagawa ng tao, dapat malaman mo yun. And most of the time, talagang pinag-aaralan nila yan at pinipilit nilang aralin. No? Okay, kapaloob din po nito is yung must have an insurance bilang isang restaurant owner ka. Kailangan maraming licensing sa restaurant nakakailanganin, especially sa ganitong business, no? And ano pa ang mga kailangan dito sa pag-umpisa ng ganitong klaseng business? Talagang mahal, no? Commercial food equipment, kailangan mo dyan. Tapos kailangan meron kang mga tao na magagaling na nakikita nyo dyan. Yung mga chef. I was once been a chef before, no? Nung nag-work pa ako as employee, no? Kaya I have an actual idea on running a restaurant as well. So, dito, nakapaloob pa rin yung website, marketing skills, kailangan pa rin kapag nagkaroon ka ng restaurant. And ano pa, finding the right location and murang rentahan. Kasi kung mapupunta ka sa patay na pwesto, wala kang ROI, no? Mahina ang tao, no? And especially yung pwesto, dapat makahanap ka ng talagang akma doon sa budget mo. So, ano ba yung initial investment sa ganitong klase ng business? Ayan, makikita naman po natin. 190,000 to 250,000 kung nandirito ka sa North America. North America or in the US. So yan po yung price range na pwede mong start up kung talagang plano mong mag-business. Ngayon,
Laki pala bro, no?
yes, it is. Talagang mahal. Kung maliit lang na negosyo na sabihin natin small catering or even yung small shop, no? Maliit lang na space. Parang kumbaga, yung cafe lang would cost you from $60,000 to $100,000, no? Pero, bakit ginagawa nila to? Bakit maraming nagbi-business ng ganito kung may pera rin lang? It's because of the potential earnings. Potential earnings could start from 15,000 to 35,000 a month. Ito po yan. Kasi po, I will share my experience. I've worked with one of bar restaurant I have worked with before as a chef. Apat po yung owner. Apat, no? So wala po silang inaasahang income. They never work. They just go in the shop, to work as well in there. Tumutulong sila.
Pero, parang empleyado sila doon.
Yes, they are employee, but they managed to go on a trip they have a vacation and all that, no? Yung meron silang bahay na malalaki na inupahan nila. It's because the potential of earnings talagang malaki. Actually, itong aking sineshare is baka mas mababa pa to talaga sa total na kinikita ng isang restaurant owner.
Pero
So,
depende nga yan sa location, di ba?
exactly. Oo, kaya kailangan pag-aaralan talaga yon. Kung
Mm.
you are planning to find itong ganitong klase ng negosyo. So makikita nyo naman po, ang laki ng puhunan, malaki rin ang potential earnings. We go from higher investment to lower investment kind of business na i-share namin sa inyo ngayon. So
Dapat yan bro, talagang pinag-aaralan muna ng husto bago.
Exactly, talagang
Oo.
team yan. Malaking pag-aaral, lahat nagtutulungan. Actually, may mga I know some folks na they really get into that business but they really have no idea. So sometimes they hire us, okay, tulungan niyo naman kami, paano kami mag-start ng gano'n. They don't know about running a business talaga, yung restaurant especially. And after a few months, no, binalikan namin yung lugar na yon, wala na, sarado na. Sarado na. Ibig sabihin, kung di mo talaga alam yung negosyo, talagang mahirap, lalo na itong ganitong klaseng kalaking investment ang ilalagay mo. Huwag po kayong mag-risk sa ganyang klaseng kung hindi talaga kayo marunong, wala kayong experience.
Kaya yung sinabi mo kanina, start small, di ba? Start small.
Exactly, oo. And tatalakayin natin yan lahat, no?
Galing. Dapat sa maliit muna.
Yes, oo. Etong weddings and video production business, no? So ano yung mga kailangan natin dito? Siyempre, study pa rin. Mag-aaral ka pa rin, gaya ng ginawa ko. 1 year ako nag-take ng photography lesson, no? Before I get into this. Plus, yung mga material, photography equipment, videography equipment, no?
Yung mga equipment.
Yes, oo. And ano pa?
Mga camera, lights, audio.
Napakamahal. One camera would cost from 5,000 even, no?
So gimbal. May gimbal ka rin, bro? Gimbal.
Ginagamit ko yung mga mumurahin lang, no? I don't buy a really expensive gadget, no? Talagang kailangan lang. But it turns out na professional and presentable yung aming mga ginagawang mga weddings and events. Kailangan din natin dito, Coach Reynolds, yung insurance pa rin. Kailangan lagi insurance, no? Protection.
Business insurance.
Yes, business insurance.
Liability.
Lalo na sa weddings, kapag kunyari, one of your team na hinard mo is na-disgrasya, may hawak na camera, sumablay, pumalo yung ulo, bumagsak. That's, siyempre, you need to covered by insurance pagka yung mga ganon. Even guests, no? Guests ng mga weddings, kapag nagkaroon ng problema, nangyari na disgrasya, nag-away, something na ganon, no? Nagkaroon ng trouble dun sa entire events, also cover ka pa rin doon dahil ikaw ang nandoon sa pangyayaring events na yon. So, insurance is a must. Photography and videography equipment, nasabi na nga namin, mahal, magastos yan. Yes.
Tapos mag-upgrade ka pa.
Yes.
Every 5 years, may bagong model.
Tama. And eto, seasonal business.
Seasonal.
Itong business na to during summer, no? After summer, medyo lumalayo na yan, maliban na lang talagang kilala ka na photographer, videographer, no? So, it's about name naman. So, initial investment, mababa pa to yung binigay ko.
Competition din pala yan.
Yes. So, itong initial investment niya is, Coach Reynolds, 20,000 to 50. Actually, yung
kulang yan,
murang-mura na, no? Ibig sabihin yan, yung camera mo may ilang klase. Ilang klase.
Or rental. Di ba minsan may rental
Pwede yun,
equipment?
rental. So, potential earnings is magkano naman during summer?
Mhm.
30 to 50,000. I think this is a max, no? Depending kung talagang
Fully book ka.
yes, fully book ka. Tsaka meron kang name, no? Nakapag-establish ka ng name sa industry, yun ang malaki talaga nakikita mo. But on average, you could earn up to 30 to 50,000 for during summer sa ganitong klase ng business. Ito naman, I think you know this already, no, Coach Reynald, yung Turo, no?
Oo, nag-rent ako ng Turo eh.
Yeah. So, ito pa yung isang pwede nating mai-recommend sa kanila, proposal. Kung ikaw ay may extrang car sa inyong lot na hindi mo ginagamit, actually, pwede mong iparent sa Turo, no? Turo is a company that parang ano siya, parang tawag dyan? Uber, no? Pero this company is different. They will have your car listed to them para iparenta nila. Paparenta nila yung car. They will
parang Airbnb, di ba?
Yes.
Yung Airbnb sa hotel, sa mga extra room.
Ililis mo lang yung car mo sa kanila and then they will market and magugulat ka na lang the following day meron ka ng booking eh. Di ba? Meron ka ng booking, regular na booking na ina-arrange nila. So this system is car rental business through Turo. So anong makukuha mo kapag nag-invest ka sa ganitong klaseng business? Meron kang website dashboard, access to Turo site, pero itong business na to hindi siya tinatawag natin passive, no? Kasi kailangan ng oras mo tsaka presence pagdi-deliver ng car. Ganyan yung ginagawa ko, kaya minsan makikita niyo ako nasa airport ako, di ba? Nagdi-deliver ako ng car sa mga tourist, no? Na guest na nagre-renta ng Turo car na hinahawakan ko. So, it's also a seasonal business during summertime, no? The busiest niya. And also, kailangan mong maghanap ng research din. Kunyari, bibili ka ng, kunyari, maglilist ka, and then kailangan mo humanap ng sasakyan. Ikaw mismo maghahanap doon kung saan ka makakamura para ililist mo sa Turo. So basically, ano ang initial investment sa ganitong klase ng business? It could go from 7,000 to 20,000. Depende nga sa sasakyan na gusto mong iparenta.
Kung may extra ka.
Kung may extra ka naman na hindi mo ginagamit, and
makakamura ka, no?
Exactly. Let's say, kunyari, meron ka ng dating sasakyan, tapos gusto mo lang or may gumagawa ng ganito, Coach Reynald. Bibili sila ng brand new car, yung magandang klaseng sasakyan, right? Let's say sports car. So what they do is they will buy it and then they will rent it to Turo para yung monthly payment no. Let's say kunyari magandang sasakyan. Ano ba magaganda? Grand Cherokee, yung mga BMW. So they will rent it to Turo to get the payment dun sa monthly na. So siguro more likely mga irerenta lang nila ng 1 week yan, and then each month, no, to cover up the monthly payment. So parang
pambayad lang doon sa payment.
Pambayad lang nila yun. And then eventually mapapasa kanila na rin. Yun ang another way, no? Another way na pwede mong gawin. But mostly talagang they do this for business, like myself. Pinaparent ko talaga. So the potential earning for, let's say, one vehicle, yung maliit na sedan, could go from 1,000 to 2,000 a month dun sa isang sasakyan, no? Ngayon, kung meron kang malaki, yung let's say tawag dito, yung Honda
Van.
na malaki, na van. Kasi malaki yan eh. Mahal yan, no? Mahal ang renta dyan. That one could have you earn at least 2,500 to 4,000 a month yung isang sasakyan. But the thing is, magkano yung halaga nun? Diba? Pag pinili mo, kailangan. So, we go from starting investment of 7K to 20,000K. So, yun po, kasama na rin po ito yung sinasabi natin kanina na where you going to find your gold, no? So, ito yung mga sinasabi namin sa inyo na sineshare namin sa inyo, finding a gold. Okay. Dito na tayo ngayon sa gold na nahanap ko sa travel agency, no? Ano lang ang kailangan sa travel agency? Laptop or desktop. You can also work anywhere. Ako, pwede naman ako mag-work sa bahay, sa doon lang eh. But I used to rent a space kasi meron pa akong ibang business na kasama rito. Kaya nagre-rent ako. So, ano pa yung mga kailangan natin? Registered business pa rin, insurance, website, portal, dashboard, no? Yun pa rin, and you can do full-time or part-time. Initial investment. Ngayon kasi binabaan ko yung aking master, yung na-find ko na gold na course, no, na ginawa ko. Actually, it was 3,500 when I first launched it, no. But medyo mahina ang pasok, kaya I lowered it down to 1,000 per student kung gusto nilang mag-aral ng pagiging travel agents, no? Yes, meron naman ta. Yun yung sinasabi na finding gold, no? You can always find gold sa kung talagang ite-train mo yung ating isipan, no? So, the potential earning could be 5 figures earnings a month. Conforme po, no? Conforme sa agent, conforme sa system. If you happen that you'll copy the system that I have, yung tinuturo ko sa mga student ko, is pwede rin nilang kitain yung potential 5 figures earnings a month, no? So it could be from 9,000 to 11,000 a month on average. So depende po, kailangan po sa magaling kayo pupunta. And I'll be boldly say na pwede natin gawin kung sa amin kayo pupunta. So yun po, yan na mga business na pwede nating start sa mga maliit na small investment lang. So marami pa tayong susunod, kaya abangan nyo po ito sa mga susunod pa. Small investment na pwede nating i-share sa kanila, no? Digital and Web Design Agency. Gaya natin, Coach Reynold, actually, nagagawa natin yan, di ba? Makapag-create ng website sa kliyente and we get paid for it, no? Knowledge, ang kailangan lang natin is knowledge in creating graphics and web design, which is actually nakukuha naman yan sa pagta-take ng mga courses. Madali po yan, no? So ano pong other na kailangan natin dito? Internet and access and computers. Must know basic social media and digital marketing, no? So advantage po yung mga may skills po ng ganon. Kasi sometimes yung sa virtual assistant, merong mga minor task lang na pinagagawa ng mga kliyente sa ganitong klase ng na business na pwede mong start, no? So it could be freelance and work remotely, working as a virtual assistant. And this business is actually all year round business. Pwede mo ring gawin, you could create an account sa Fiverr. Talagang magaling ka, di ba, no? Nga lang doon, yung ang client ang hahanap sa'yo doon and then they'll hire you. Maraming gumagawa niyan, especially yung mga kababayan natin na mga malulupit sa Pilipinas na mga digital marketers, virtual assistant, ang dami niyan, no? So initial investment is 3,000 to 5,000 only, no? For equipment lang po yan, no? And the potential earning is 1,000 to 2,000 a month, no? So makikita niyo po, ito medyo talagang you need time and effort, no, para sa ganitong klase ng investment. Para kumbaga nag-freelance ka and nagtrabaho ka rin sa sa kumpanya, parang gano'n. Although freelance ka nga lang. Ito yung iniintay na natin, pinakaintay natin, and would suggest talaga, no, na sa mga nagpaplano na mag-invest, no, sa murang halaga. And I personally, no, as an entrepreneur, I see the big potential in this business, sa Live Good, no, which is it's an e-commerce platform na you would be able to sell products online, health and wellness products. And aside from that, they have a membership club that if you stay in the company as a member, pwede ka pa rin mag-earn extra aside dun sa potential earnings niya. So ano-ano lang yung kailangan niya? Desktop, laptop. Yun lang ang kailangan mo. Meron ka lang kasing you can also work anywhere remotely. You don't need to rent a space actually, no? So itong
work from home, pwede yan.
Pwede. And no package to buy. Wala kang bibili na produkto, no? Basta you're gonna have
walang malaking investment talaga or
Wala.
initial na ilalabas.
Tama. So meron kang makukuhang personal website and sales panel. Ready na, no? Dropshipping ang style nito, no? Dropshipping, naikwento naman namin sa inyo doon sa aming mga presentation about dropshipping. So ang ating produkto dito is very timely, no? Health and supplement products na kahit sa sarili natin pwede natin gamitin, pwedeng i-share sa mga family natin na yung value ng produkto na naibibigay, no? You can do it part-time or full-time. So ano yung initial investment niya? Ito yung malupit dito eh. Kaya even myself, I run a multiple business na niraran ko aside from travel. Why I stick to dito sa business na to pa rin na hinahawakan ko? It's because ang investment niya is maliit, no? And the potential of earning is malaki, no? 2047 if you stay member, and it could go up, no, dun sa pagiging membership mo. So for me, no, I still recommend to start, no, something na mura before you go talaga dun sa mag-i-start ka na sa nakita nyo nung una na 200, 20,000, 10,000 na business, and lahat naman po yan is they are not sure, no, talagang mag-click yon. So why not deal dun sa business na maliit lang and the potential of growth is malaki. So yun po yung ating sinare sa inyo ngayon. So i-compare natin sa nakita natin na presentation yung initial capital and potential income comparison. Sa restaurant, mamumuhunan ka ng 190 to 200,000, no? Tapos hindi mo pa rin alam kung mag-work to or not, right? So it depends
kung
on
mababawi mo ba yan or
yes. And potential earnings 15 to 35K. Malaki nga, no? But still, the risk is there, right? No? So, weddings and event, okay, initial investment 20K to 50K. And your potential earning is 30K to 50K. Although, do you have time to do all those trainings, no? Nakatulad ng ginawa ko na talagang 1 year pa lang talagang inaral ko na, talagang nag-invest ako ng oras, no?
sa learning.
Yes. Are you able to do that? So
Plus, pagka may booking ka na dyan, mano-mano talaga yan.
Yes, talagang
nakikita ko yung mga nagtatrabaho sa wedding events, talagang hataw kung kumilos.
Sorry. What happened here? Okay. Yeah, talagang mano-mano rin, no? Ang trabaho diyan. Talagang inaabot kayo ng
Puyatan
gabi.
'yan, madaling
Inaabot ng
araw,
gabi, puyatan, yeah. Totoo 'yan. So,
buhatan.
yun yung mga iisipin mo sa
Mm.
ganitong klase ng proposal business na sineshare namin sa inyo. Itong car rental business naman, are you willing to invest 7K, 20K?
Mhm.
And dito sa business na to, dapat yung ano mo, yung attachment mo sa sasakyan mo, hindi nakakabit sa puso mo kasi it's a car rental business eh. Anything can happen. Pwedeng mabangga yan isang araw.
Mhm.
Di ba? But it's cover, no? But minsan kasi tayo meron sentimental value eh. Di ba
'Yan,
yung
lalo na
sasakyan mo
kung
lang na makita mong nilinis mo, makinis, tapos pag nakita mong may gasgas, naiinis ka na, no? So kung may ang ano mo, yung talagang yung attachment mo sa sasakyan mo is ganun, huwag ka lang mag-isip magnegosyo ng car rental business. So yun po yung mga sinasabi po natin, no? Ito naman dito sa travel agency, talagang kailangan mo ng ano talaga, dedication din talaga, no? Para gawin yun. And time, no? Kailangan yan. And dealing with people. But it's a great business as well. Lahat naman to, it's a great business kung if you are given a chance, di ba? So dito sa digital marketing, ganun din. You need effort, you need time para ka rin nagtrabaho sa isang company, although, kumbaga, freelance ka lang. And dito sa
Pero
nakikita,
commitment din 'yan,
of course,
Hindi
yes.
hindi puwedeng tatanggap ka ng trabaho tapos, petik-petik ka.
Oo, yung house show
Kasi
lang, pwede.
kasi inoorasan ka diyan.
Tama, yes.
Naka-clock in ka rin diyan.
And dito sa Livegood, which is nakita natin yung great potential talaga, no? Maliit lang, no? 49 to 99 dollars ang investment mo, and potential earning niya is kaya kami merong mga trainings, no? Sa mga nagbabalak, no? So we recommend to start with small, no? To test para makita mo yung skills mo. Kasi doon mo makikita eh. Doon sa business na maliit, nakita mo, ay, kaya ko pala eh. Nagagawa ko pala yan. Wow, kumita ako ng ganito. Sa pag-share ko lang nitong product na to, kumita na ako, di ba? And then, unlimited yung pwede mong maging earnings sa kanya, no? At maliit lang yung ano mo, yung investment mo sa lahat, sa pagod, sa hirap, no? Sa kaalaman, no?
Sa time,
Sa time, napakaliit, no? So,
sa learning. Yeah.
overall, we still leave you kung ano man ang decision nyo, whatever type of business na haharapin nyo. But it's all goes in the same thing, no? Kailangan bigyan nyo ng oras, passion, love, kung gusto nyo talagang mag-concentrate sa business po, no? So we move along. Ito na nga po, ako yung nag-share nitong from my own experience running all this type of business na nasubukan ko na sa sarili ko talaga. And I really love it, no? So, yung makikita nyo, naghahatid ako ng sasakyan, no? Mga tourists sa airport. And here is the dun sa wedding and events na inaatinan namin na niraran ko as a videographer production, no? And here makikita nyo tayo na naka-chef tayo na yan po tayo nag-start before switching as an entrepreneur. Kasi nandun po talaga yung dugo natin being an entrepreneur, no? And ito naman yung sa company na we really love, no? And we are have pride to share yung business na yan, which is the Live Good, no? So from online marketing, digital, restaurant, no? Lahat lang yan, isa lang ang goal mo, no? Ang sabi nga ni coach ni Robert Kiyosaki, there is gold everywhere. Most people are not trained to see it. no? So, ganun po, madali lang po actually na hanapin ang gold talaga. Kung talagang ite-train lang po natin ang ating sarili, no? So, ito na nga, dito sa aming team na we share value talaga, no, sa ating mga viewers, no? And I think hindi lang sa Libgood, but also other businesses would help our value na sineshare every week, no? Dire-diretso po to with the CEO Academy, no, training na nilaunch namin, no? So if you guys would like to try or want to learn on how to start the business, pwede nyo po kaming lapitan dito sa CEO Academy Training. Lahat po ng mga nakikita nyo na kasama namin dito na sa pag-share ng mga presentation is maaasahan nyo po sila talaga, and we really are into business industry po, no? Okay, so basically po, we have a schedule, no, on a regular basis. Every
Bukas
Monday,
pa meron tayo, bro. Friday.
kung makakakita tayo ng, ano ba bukas? Okay,
Friday.
Friday is actually testimonies, no, sa business owners. Kung makakahanap tayo ng pwedeng mag-testimonies, actually, we just started. So, parang nagre-rev pa lang yung engine natin to get there, no? So, eventually, makakahanap tayo ng mga members of the company Live Good Product na pwedeng mag-testimonies sa atin. And even Saturday, guest speaker na pwede nating ma-invite, no? But on regular presentation, meron tayong Monday, which is nagtuturo po kami ng social media marketing. Napaka-importante po na ano man yung business na hinahawakan nyo, or kung kayo man ay nasa ibang company na nahihirapan kung paano i-promote ang inyong produkto. So meron kaming mga presentation na nauukol sa marketing, which is Monday, social media marketing. Tuesday, we also have Facebook setup and Facebook advertising. Wednesday, we have a Live Good presentation, which is our career business product that we really open to share with you guys. Thursday, which is itong business proposal and ideas. Susunod na mga presentation natin. And again, Friday, business testimonies. Saturday, we have a speaker that we can invite na maging tagapagsalita. And Sunday is our team presenter. Ibig sabihin, yung aming Live Good families, no, na tinuturuan namin on how to present the business presentation. So, ito lang po, follow the CEO Academy Training Facebook page, www.facebook.com/group CEO Academy PH Group po. Ilalagay po namin sa link namin yan, no? And I have one last word para sa ating mga viewers or sa mga makakapanood nitong presentation na ginawa natin. Ito lang po ang may iwan ko sa inyo. Are you ready to find your gold? So yun lang po. Actually, madali lang po, no? Kung gusto niyo mag-start something, no? You can definitely contact us, Coach Reynold, other member of our team, no? Dito sa CEO Academy Training. And I think I have to stop sharing. I think it's already done, right?
Yeah, may stop na. Okay na.
Did they see the presentation din, nakita ba?
Yeah. Pinapanood ko. Galing.
Yeah, yun lang. Talaga, yun ang...
Palakpakan po natin si Coach Oscar.
Thank you so
Very
much.
good
So,
presentation.
marami pa
Ganda.
tayong value na pwede nating i-share sa kanila, no?
Mhm.
So,
Tama.
I think I would have you last word or anything that any questions sa mga viewers natin.
Ayun. Salamat. Salamat, Coach Oscar, sa magandang presentation mo about the business proposal.
Yes.
So yun, no? Galing ng tinuro ni Coach Oscar. Papasok tayo sa negosyo. Maganda mag-start tayo sa maliit.
Yep. Na.
And then, parang sinabi niya kanina na kung di man tayo nagiging successful dun sa mga maliliit na negosyo, it will serve as a learning process.
Tama.
Kung di tayo mag-i-stop, kung
Mhm.
tutuloy pa rin tayo negosyo. Ayun. Kaya maganda mag-start ka sa maliit para hindi masyadong masakit. Tapos, palaki ng palaki yung investment
Pwedeng
or yung
mag-spread.
business. Yeah. Galing. Pero ang pinaka-idea ang nakita ko rito na yun nga ang galing kasi ang laki ng potential earning kay Live Good, ang liit ng
Investment.
ang liit ng investment. Plus, ang lesson na nakuha ko is nilinya mo yung negosyo nating Live Good sa restaurant, sa videography, sa yung mga businesses,
Mhm.
nakalinya talaga si Live Good. Ibig sabihin, pag nag-join ka sa an affiliate or member ni Live Good, you open yourself a business.
Yes.
So, i-treat natin
Literally a business.
negosyo. I-treat
Yeah.
natin negosyo si Live Good. Hindi yung nag-sign up ka lang, nag-member ka, hindi mo naman siya itinitreat na negosyo. Hindi mo siya tinututukan, hindi mo siya inaaral, hindi mo siya sinishare. Wala kang ginagawa basta alam mo naka-paid account ka lang. Pero hindi mo siya tinitreat as a business. Kaya dito sa CEO Academy, nag-share kami ng mga training, ng mga lesson na pwede mong gamitin sa anumang business mo, pero mas maganda kasi mga member kami ng Live Good, yung mga sinishare namin dito, ideas, mga lesson, mga trainings,
Yes.
na pwede mong gamitin sa Live Good business mo. Ayan. So, kailangan i-treat natin si Live Good as a business. Aralin din natin kung paano siya i-share at i-market. Yun. Yun ang isa sa mga natutunan ko ngayong araw na to. Ayun. Hello po sa iyo po, Miss Marites Porca. Good morning. Like ko mag-training but how? Ayun. Message niyo po si Coach Oscar.
Nasa sa CEO Academy. Anyone from us.
Kasi hindi sila makaka-share by the way bro, hindi sila makaka-join sa CEO Academy unless naging member sila ng team natin sa Live Good.
Yes.
So they need to be part of our team. Ibig sabihin, nag-sign up sila sa Live Good using one of us,
Yes.
mga member na sa CEO.
Sponsor. We will sponsor you as members.
Yes, pwede niyo pong i-message si Coach Oscar. Bro, mag-comment ka nga dyan.
Paano ba? Saan dito?
Punta ka sa profile ko.
Ay, paano?
Kasi baka doon siya nag-comment eh.
Add sa profile mo.
Oo.
Okay.
I-reply mo si Ma'am Marites, sabihin mo mag-reply ka doon
I think they'll hear us and
please message me. Kasi baka hindi kayo Facebook friend, baka Facebook friend ko siya.
Okay. Sige.
Yeah, message niyo po si Coach Oscar. Don't worry po, pagka naging part kayo ng group ni Coach Oscar, part din kayo sa akin.
Yes, kasama rin kayo.
Kasama pa rin kayo sa CEO Academy. Ayan, si Ma'am Marites. Ayan. Thank you po. Si Bia Montero, Basarte. Ayan. I'm sure taga-Live Good na po ito.
Tanong, pwede pa nating...
Ayan, salamat po. Everyday po, pinipilit namin makapag-live stream everyday. Nag-share ng mga valuable training lesson na katulad ng shinare ni Coach Oscar. Tonight, yan. Kung nasa Pilipinas kayo, bali Friday morning na dyan, no? Kasi pareho kaming nasa North America. Nasa California ako, si Coach Oscar is nasa Canada, Calgary, Canada. So gabi dito ngayon. Ayun, thank you bro. Salamat.
Thank you so much. Oo, hintayin na lang natin kung makakasama natin si Coach Fernan very soon. Sana may
ang process pa po yan.
Yeah.
Mag-i-invite po kami. Baka may mga kilala po kayo kung napapanood nyo po to or kayo mismo gusto nyo maging guest namin dito sa podcast, sa live stream. Every Saturday po, open po kami for guesting. Yan. Kung meron po kayong gustong i-share, especially kung mga taga-Livegood po kayo or kahit ano pang business na. Every Friday night, Friday dito sa amin, Saturday sa Pilipinas, ang podcast po namin or live stream is kung meron kaming guest na mai-invite. Kaya kung gusto niyo pong maging guest namin or may kilala kayo na pwede niyo i-recommend sa amin or i-refer sa amin na maging guest, Friday night dito sa US, Canada, Saturday morning sa Pilipinas. Ayan, sabihin niyo po, message niyo lang kami or message namin sila. Ayan, kung may marirefer po kayo.
Yes.
Okay na bro. Maraming salamat sa time mo.
Maraming salamat. Oo. Kita tayo tomorrow if we have presentation bukas. We'll check it. Okay?
Kung may guest tayo. Okay.
Friday, right? Sige, tingnan natin yung na.
Sige.
Thank you nanood.
Ayan, thank you po sa mga nanood ng live at ng mga manonood ng replay.
Thank you.
Again, this is Reynold and Coach Oscar.
Okay, bye. Have a good night. Yeah.